Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. You know, having children is one of life's greatest blessings, right? I mean, that first smile, those tiny little toes, it melts your heart. But let's be honest, folks, it's also one of the most demanding changes any couple can experience. Suddenly you're both like, wait, when did we turn into walking, talking caffeine dispensers? Sleepless nights, endless responsibilities, shifting priorities, and let's not forget about personal time. Poof! Gone! All of this can put a significant strain on a marriage. But while the challenges are real, so are the rewards. Stick with me. We're going to talk about how to not just survive parenthood as a couple, but how to truly thrive. First things first, you gotta remember your marriage is the foundation of your family. Think of it like this. You two are the roots of a tree, and those little kiddos are the branches. If the roots are strong, the whole tree thrives, right? So how do you keep those roots healthy? Make it a point to really check in with each other every single day. I'm not talking about, hey, did you pick up the dry cleaning? I'm talking real, honest-to-goodness connection. Ask your partner how their day was, really listen to their answer, and share yours too. It sounds simple, but trust me, it makes a world of difference. Okay, this one's important, communication. And no, I'm not talking about yelling across the house, honey, where's the remote? I'm talking about open, honest, and respectful communication. That means creating a safe space where both of you can express your needs and, yes, even your frustrations without attacking each other. Think of it like this. You wouldn't win an argument with your best friend by yelling, right? So why do it with the person you love most? Remember, you're on the same team. Let's be real, parenting is not a one-person job. And let me tell you, nobody wants to be married to a martyr. Instead of keeping score, sit down together and figure out a way to divide those parenting duties in a way that feels fair to both of you. Maybe one of you is a morning person, so they handle those early wake-up calls, while the other one tackles bedtime. The point is, find what works for your family, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Now I know what you're thinking, Ellen, we can barely keep our eyes open at night, let alone, listen, I get it. But physical intimacy is important too, and it doesn't always have to be a big production. Sometimes it's just about those small moments of connection throughout the day. Holding hands, a quick hug, cuddling on the couch for 5 minutes. These little things make a big difference. The key is to talk about your needs and find ways to stay physically connected, even when you're exhausted. I cannot stress this enough, make time for each other. I know, easier said than done when you've got a tiny human demanding all your attention. But trust me, a little alone time can do wonders for your relationship. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Order takeout, put the kids to bed early, and just enjoy each other's company. Even if it's just for an hour, make it a priority to reconnect as a couple. Here's the thing about parenting, there's no one right way to do it, and chances are you and your partner are going to have different parenting styles. That's okay. The important thing is to respect each other's approaches. Talk about your differences, find common ground, and present a united front in front of your children. Remember, you're both learning as you go, and it's okay to make mistakes. Just make sure you're making them together. Life with kids can be chaotic and overwhelming, so it's more important than ever to be there for each other emotionally. Take the time to really listen to your partner, offer words of encouragement, and just be a shoulder to cry on when needed. Ask them how they're doing, not just as a parent but as a person. Remember, you fell in love with this person for a reason, and those reasons are still there, even amidst the diaper changes and bedtime stories. It's so easy to lose yourself in parenthood, right? You're so focused on taking care of everyone else that you forget about your own needs. But here's the thing, maintaining your individual identities is crucial for a happy marriage. Encourage each other to pursue hobbies, spend time with friends, or take those much-needed breaks. A little me time can go a long way in making you a happier and more present partner. Let's be real, living with another human being, especially when you're both sleep-deprived and stressed, can sometimes feel like navigating a minefield. You're going to step on each other's toes, say things you don't mean, and maybe even accidentally spill coffee on that shirt your partner loves. But here's the thing. Learn to let go of the small stuff. Choose to forgive rather than hold grudges. Holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Chapter 10. Boundaries are your friend. When you have kids, it's easy for your entire world to revolve around them. And while they are, of course, incredibly important, your marriage deserves its own special space too. Set boundaries that protect your time and space as a couple. Maybe it's a rule that you don't talk about bills or chores after 8 p.m., or maybe it's designating certain areas of the house as kid-free zones. Whatever works for you, communicate it clearly, and teach your children to respect mom and dad time. Chapter 11. Celebrate the small stuff. Parenthood is a marathon, not a sprint, right? So, it's important to celebrate the small wins along the way. Did you manage to get the kids to bed early? High five. Successfully navigated a tantrum in the middle of the grocery store? You deserve a medal. Recognizing and celebrating these moments, no matter how small they may seem, can help you stay positive and connected as a couple. Chapter 12. It's okay to ask for help. Look, there's no shame in admitting when you need a little extra support. If your marriage is struggling, don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or counselor. They can provide a safe and neutral space for you to work through your issues and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you're committed to your relationship and willing to put in the work to make it stronger. Remember why you decided to embark on this crazy, beautiful journey of parenthood together in the first place? It was because you shared dreams, values, and a love that felt strong enough to conquer anything, right? Well, life has a way of throwing curveballs, and sometimes those shared goals can get a little blurry. Take some time to revisit your values as a couple. What are your dreams for the future? What kind of parents do you want to be? What are your long-term plans? Staying aligned on these big-picture items can help you navigate the day-to-day challenges with a united front. Let's be honest, kids are hilarious, even when they're driving you up the wall. They say the darndest things, they make the funniest faces, and they have this uncanny ability to turn any situation into a comedy routine. So, embrace the chaos. Learn to laugh at the mess, the noise, the unexpected disasters. Humor is a powerful tool that can lighten the load and strengthen your connection as a couple. Life gets busy, routines take over, and it's easy to forget why you fell in love with your partner in the first place. That's why it's so important to make an effort to rekindle that spark. Plan a date night, write each other love letters, or simply take a few minutes each day to remind yourself of all the things you adore about your partner. Look through old photos, revisit special memories, and never ever stop dating each other. You know, keeping your marriage strong after having children isn't about perfection, it's about commitment. It's about choosing each other day after day, even when things get tough. It's about remembering that you're not just parents, you're partners, lovers, and best friends. And most importantly, it's about never giving up on the love that brought you together in the first place. With love, respect, and intentional effort, your marriage can become stronger, deeper, and more meaningful than you ever imagined. And that, my friends, is a love story worth fighting for.